Escape with us to the lower Florida Keys. Crystal clear waters, tiny deer encounters, and lively local hangouts await. Discover the best things to do in this tropical paradise.
So grab a friend, adventure awaits. This quiet part of the Keys that runs from mile marker 40 to mile marker 5 is known for eclectic restaurants, a strong sense of community, native wildernesses, and rich history. We stayed at the modestly priced Parmer's Resort on Little Torch Key. They offer a unique collection of cottages, suites, efficiency studios, and rooms spread out over 5 acres. If leisure is your plan, then this place is for you. They have a swimming pool with plenty of lounge chairs and even their own 90-foot beach with kayaks and paddleboards, and there are numerous options to relax on the waterfront and enjoy what nature has to offer. We even saw a Cassiopeia, otherwise known as the upside-down jellyfish. They have their own boat ramp and dockage, which we used, and right across the street, there's ample parking for your trailer. We kept our boat here safely overnight while we explored. All the rooms and cottages have cute ocean-themed names. We stayed in a basic king room called Marlin. It was large enough to store our 12-foot paddleboards, and the room had all the basic amenities. A standard continental breakfast awaited us in the morning with cookies, lemonade, and coffee available all day. An office area and ice machine are also available, and they have bags of ice you can purchase for outings. For those who've checked out, they offer use of the resort facilities all day. This shower with fresh linens was a blessing after boating all day and before our road trip back north. Just enjoying the sunsets and breezes here at Parmer's Resort made the stay worthwhile.
Please keep watching, but take a quick second to hit that like button.
Our first adventure took us to Blue Hole on Big Pine Key. Wherever you are on this large island, always be on the lookout for the tiny key deer. This one surprised me at the overlook. There are turtles and alligators in this rare freshwater pond that was once a quarry, but is now an important resource for wildlife. Speaking of key deer, they are everywhere if you keep your eyes peeled. And they are so used to humans, they're quite approachable. But be warned, they are endangered, and it is illegal to feed or touch them. No bigger than a large dog, they go about their business all over Big Pine Key and the adjacent 20 smaller islands. When driving, keep one foot poised over that brake pedal, because the fawns like to run out into the road and mama's never far behind. We put our skiff in using Parmer's boat ramp and passed under the overseas highway. We got some up-close views of the older bridge, now used solely for fishing. As we headed out, the Truman, a classic wooden boat used to bring passengers to the luxury resort on Munson Island, sped by. We anchored as soon as we spotted a good place that was protected by the wind and put in the paddleboards and snorkeled. Just south of Little Torch and Ramrod Keys lies the very popular Picnic Island, where you can anchor, explore, and relax while soaking in the tropic vibes. As nature lovers, we used our boards to venture over to an adjacent island where some magnificent frigate birds took refuge. This was a special sight because these oceanic flyers rarely land. Continuing our exploration, we found a beautiful queen conch snail. These are federally protected and must never be taken from their habitat. If you find one, make sure you replace it right where you found it. We packed up the boards, then headed farther out to explore the perimeter of Munson Island and, from a distance, the luxury getaway of Little Palm Island Resort, where the cheapest room is $1,800 per night. The water was crystal clear but very shallow, as we circled the small island and compared its amenities to Parmer's resort where we were staying. We couldn't tell the difference. Wink, wink.
It's party time.
The Peg Leg Penman knows a little bit about our feathered friends, so let's take a quick minute to discuss their breeding grounds. Florida has hundreds of thousands of acres where shorebirds like these wood storks and magnificent frigate birds annually raise young. Many of these nesting sites can be found quite near your hometown. Birds ranging from this tiny killdeer to the gigantic brown pelican, seen here flying in a squadron-like formation, make nests on Florida's shores and wetlands. Oystercatchers are one of the Peg Leg Penman's favorites, but you can find the nests of glossy ibis, anhingas, tricolored herons, and wood storks all over the state. Even this non-native Egyptian goose raises its young in Florida, but not all shorebirds set up nurseries here. For example, these cute sanderlings fly all the way to the Arctic tundra to nest every year. Let's talk about food. Looking for the no-name pub may once have been challenging when it was built back in 1936, but today it's easily found near the bridge that connects Big Pine Key to No Name Key. Once inside, you'll be floored by what's all over the ceiling. According to the management, there's over $800,000 in U.S. currency stapled to the walls, ceiling, and moldings. Once a general store, a brothel, and a bait shop, this rustic eatery will be hard to forget. Of course, the Peg Leg Penman had to add his dollar to the collection. Next, we travel to Ramrod Key and the famous Tiki Bar Restaurant. This lively establishment has everything you'd need in the Keys: tequila, tacos, and Trivia Tuesdays. They even had the men's room ready for the Peg Leg Penman. Afterwards, we finished the evening at Boondocks across the street for dessert. This place is made to entertain, with live music, a courtyard filled with games, and even a putt-putt golf course. The last eatery we want to share with you is Kiki's Sandbar Bar and Grill on Little Torch Key. Accessible by boat or land, open and airy waterfront restaurant provides the sights, sounds, and savory menu items everyone looks for when visiting the Florida Keys. We watched this little blue land crab while waiting for our food to arrive. We want to give this episode's shout out to the musician who blessed us while dining at Kiki's, Austin B. Sweeney. Austin blazed a trail all the way to the Keys from the Pacific Northwest. His well-written songs and masterful guitar playing was top-notch. Follow him on social media at Austin B. Sweeney Music.
That wraps up our time in the lower Florida Keys. In the comments, please recommend another Florida adventure you'd like to see the Peg Leg Penman explore. If you enjoyed our video, please like, subscribe, and share. We appreciate your support.